Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Here we are again in Hamad bin Abdullah bin Jasim Independent Secondary School for Boys, and today we are going to produce a lesson about an argumentative backgrounds, reading and writing. I am Muhammad Ibrahim, and I will present to you this lesson specially for grade 11 foundation. Okay, let's start. As we know, we have divided our year into three main parts till now. The first cluster was about narrative, and we have finished the narrative talking about stories and narrative techniques. Then the second cluster was cluster B, talk about how to read and how to write persuasive with all of their details techniques. But today, God willing, we are going to talk about cluster C, argumentative. Let me first, this is a quick look when we have a look here about an argumentative essay. It is divided into different parts: introduction, body paragraph, and body paragraph. As we are going to speak about for and against. Introduction, for, against, then conclusion. So we are going to go on details how to deal with an argumentative. I just want you to get the best benefit through this lesson, because it's very important to have both our two skills, very, very important skills, to have the benefit from reading and writing together. So we are going to deal with writing an argumentative essay. First of all, choosing a topic. And then a very, very important point to choose a topic. Why? Because if you make a good choice, you are going to deal with it professionally. So, to begin an argumentative essay, you must first have an opinion you want the others to share. You know that a successful person, who is the person to have accepted the opinions of other people. So, first of all, research. Research what? To be valid, an opinion or point of view must be supported by facts and information. So, when you know what you will write about, you will need to research on the topic. What I want to mean, or what I want to say, is to widen your imagination and to culture yourself. I need to know something about everything in order to be able to argue or to persuade or to convince the other. Otherwise you can't. So, first of all, research through interviewing people. That's the way. Reading newspaper, books, papers, internet, or even an articles. Wherever you want to get information, you will use it properly. First of all, thesis statement. Thesis statement, I mean that you state your situation on the topic. And it is the most important point to begin with. Then, when you state your opinion on the topic, you set the arrangement for your paper, for your writing. Then, support the thesis. I mean it will be, looks like, as we will see later on, looks like the funnel shape. The funnel shape. I mean, First of all, support your thesis statement with 3 reasons. I mean that you are going to speak in 2 ways. You are going to speak on one side for, on the other side against. So you should be fair. Write down the 3 main reasons that support your belief on a separate piece of paper, first of all. I mean that it's a first draft to read or to write it. These are your arguments. Then, the opposing arguments. The other people, the other opinion. You should accept the other's opinion. First of all, every debated issue has 2 sides, as you know. As you have seen these pictures, these 2 people back to back, they mean they are to somehow in a different, have different opinions. Once you can support your position with research, you need to explore what others think. Preparing your arguments. I mean, when preparing your arguments, you look at the 3 main reasons for your opinion. I mean that at least you should have at least 3 main reasons for your opinion. Then, what objections would others have to each of your reasons? So, write down these under each of your reasons. Now, you have 3 arguments and 3 opposing counter arguments. 3 for, 3 against. So, preparing your arguments, you look at the 3 main reasons, your opinion, what objections would others have to each of your reasons. Write this under each of your reasons. Now you have 3 arguments and 3 counter arguments, for and against. Answering counter arguments. Write your answers down under counter arguments. Now you have the raw materials. I mean, you prepare everything, you put in order and in hand in order to be then later on easy if you want to reuse it. Now you have the raw materials for each paragraph of the argumentative essay. The audience. When you have this word, put in consideration to respect the people who are going to listen to you. Because if you put in your consideration that the value of the people will listen to you, you just try to shoot to the point and specific the way you are going to write about. The audience. When introducing the topic, think about audience first. Why? You will consider how much does the audience know about the topic. I mean that you just try to speak the people the way they have the ability to understand it. Just try to give them a background, underground, a clear underground, clear background. So, is the audience likely to be friendly or aggressive to your position? Do the audience have a background, have information, previous information about the topic you are going to write or to read about? Then, how can you hook the audience attentions? I mean that if you want to attract the reader, if you want to begin successfully, you should attract him. That's the way we say, or we call it, hooking. Introduction paragraph. So we are going to deal with how many paragraphs we are going to deal during argumentative essay. First of all, introduction paragraph. What does the introduction paragraph mean, contain? The first sentence is a general statement designed to do what? To attract the reader, to make the hook that we have told about it, to attract the reader's attention. Second, and perhaps third sentences narrow the idea down to your extraction. The last sentence in the introduction must be your thesis, your topic sentence. Looks like that shape. Have a look. In this way, introduction. Think of introduction as having a funnel shape. General statement, that's hook. Specific information, thesis statement. Building body paragraph. And have a look here. When you build your paragraph, the first topic sentence of the first paragraph will be the first reason. Support your position. Then, you may even wish to begin sentence with the word first. Because you are going to say first, second, third, last, etc. Focus on the reader's attention or its importance. Repeat the process until you have 3 paragraphs with 3 different reasons and 3 details to support your reason. You know, 3 process, 3 paragraphs, 3 different reasons, 3 details, for and against. That's the first body paragraph, as you have seen the picture. Write a topic sentence and the 3 details that support the reason you believe it. I repeat the process until you have 3 paragraphs, 3 different reasons, 3 details to support your reason. That's 4. That's the positive side. That is a good side. What about others? The other opinion. Counter arguments. Disowning. I mean, research what people oppose to you. The different opinion, point of view, beliefs. Write down 3 counter arguments to your position. I mean, now we have both 2 sides. Building paragraphs. The final sentence in each paragraph should sum up and make a transition to the main idea of the next paragraph in order to move smoothly from one paragraph to another. In order to move smoothly and logically from one paragraph to another. You feel that one paragraph leads to another, and be careful about using the linkers as we will see later on. Concluding paragraph. Now, introduction, we have made introduction, then we present paragraph 4, then we present the other part against. Now we are going to speak about concluding paragraph. To sum up, to conclude paragraph. Indicate the conclusion that you have shown the thesis statement to be true. Has a powerful ending, often relating to the introduction. Don't include any information in conclusion if you have not mentioned something yet in the paper. It is now too late. I mean that you speak about 3 specific ideas for, 3 specific ideas against. So please don't try to come with a new ideas. It's too late for it, and it will not against, not for you. So what is not effective in writing? First of all, when you put in your consideration and say to yourself that opposing viewpoint is stupid. No, you should accept the other point of view. Good essays are clear, calm, and factual. Saying negative things about groups or individuals that have different point of view, this does not support your position. But believe me, it makes you seem petty instead. So, once again, how many paragraphs is that? First of all, introduction paragraph, body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, body paragraph 3, then contradiction paragraph, other point of view, then conclusion paragraph. Reflecting your paper. I mean that everybody of us, after having the brainstorm and after writing, you are in need to reflect on. You are in need to face yourself. How? I mean that. Are you happy with what you have written? When you are writing, are you happy with it? Were you fair enough in both the sides? Have you made convincing case for your position? Is it clear that research supports your position? Then, reflect on the paper. How? Have you shown that you understand the objections to your position? Is it clear that your position still overweight the possible objection? I mean that one should have the opinion for if this opinion overweighs the possible objections. So now we have an example. It's for reading, and it's really serves the writing. It's a very important article about smartphone. So let's deal with it to see. First of all, this is introduction paragraph, smartphone or mobile phone, which also works as computer, are becoming ever more advanced today. Today's phones are all equipped with GPS. So we have introduction, speak about the importance of the text or the thing or the topic we are going to deal with. Then, so come to a very, very important point that talk about, but whereas with most modern technology, there are both benefits and drawbacks. Then I say the introduction, and then I move smoothly in order to present both sides, one for the benefits, the other for drawbacks, to the ability to track smartphones' position. This for the positive sides. The good sides. For the positive sides, as you have seen here, he speaks about, first of all, improve safety. Then he is going to fight crime. And it's a very, very valuable in emergency. And with every reason, he presents details to the end of the first paragraph. Then, when he moves to the second paragraph, to the opposing ideas, he is going to begin with, however, from another ideas, from other hand, he says, from one hand, from another hand, he's going to present the opposing ideas. there are a danger. That information collected from phone, so and so and so, and he presents every reason, and with each reason he talk about the details that support his ideas. Then he come to the conclusion. At the conclusion, there are both positive and negative to phone tracking. On one hand, then he say on another hand, he just tried to summarize what have he said or what else have been written in the article. So this just a very little or very simple background about argumentative. Till we meet again, thank you for watching and listening.